Hey, oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? It's Tashawn, obviously. I'm happy Kyle and Ben have joined it. I actually kind of want Isaac to already, and to see if we can get Andrew on there too, just because he was part of the group at one point in time too. I think that would make it so that everyone except for Eli would be on it, and honestly, I wouldn't even care if he joined at this point either. Say hello, Elena.
Hi.
She's looking at a gift for Devin that I have currently. It's
Here, good.
it's wrestling's highest flyers.
Yep.
I saw it and I was like, Devin. So, what's been going on is a lot of stuff. I have a job now. I'm pretending to be Noah with the camera angles because Noah can't. Anyways, what? I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and I'm not used to doing it in front of other people.
Act like I'm not here.
It's cool. I have two jobs now. I work at the Great Escape on weekends with Andrew and Elena, who I got jobs, because I'm cool like that. And I just started a pre-apprenticeship as a CW with an electrical company. And I'm part of a union now too. I got my receipt and everything. I'm officially part of a union, so that's kind of cool. I'm basically just sort of in this like weird impasse moment in my life right now where like I'm trying to decide what I want to do, because I have the opportunity to continue with this and make it a career and go on to the actual apprenticeship program for electricians, and my pay would go up by about $2 and then another $2 in 6 months, and it's about a 5-year program. I'd have to commit to the company for 10 years though, and once the 5-year program's up though, I'd be making like 31 something an hour, which is cool. But I'd work 7 to 3, 30 Monday through Friday, weekends off, nights off, which is good. It's a responsible adult thing to do. I'd be part of a union. I'd always have a job waiting for me. That basically I'd be out of work here and there for a few weeks at a time, but the union's the one that finds me work, so I could go anywhere in the country with it, literally. So there'd always be a job for me waiting. So it seems like a cool decision, but at the same time, I'm faced with whether I should make the responsible, good decision, or whether I should make a not necessarily irresponsible decision, but just a different type of life choice and just enjoy being 21 and go to college and get a part-time job and not really worry about all that type of stuff like car payments and house payments and all the rest of that stuff. Because my aunt was talking to me the other day about that. She was like, you need to stop being 30. You're acting like you're 30. You got 30 worries of a 30-year-old. You've been living the life of a 30-year-old for a while. She's like, I look worn down and beaten down, like the world's just hit me hard. And I feel like that's... Are you nodding to that?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's in a lot of ways true. But I don't know. I just don't know what to do as far as that goes. Like I said, Ben even said Ben's super lucky that he just always sort of knew what he wanted to do. And I think it sort of opens up an interesting question of, because my aunt was also saying, like, I don't have anything that ties me down. I don't have kids. I don't have any of that type of stuff, or like house payments, car payments, stuff like that right now at all anymore. So I really don't have anything that's forcing me to be working like I'm an adult. Like I'm, well, not like an adult, but I'm a man with a child and a family who he needs to take care of and go home to and provide for every night. It just kind of opens like an interesting question to me of like, or an interesting concept, I guess, of like the whole thing of freedom, which I have a lot of right now. Besides, the whole car thing. I mean, I'm borrowing my grandmother's car till I have enough saved to buy my own. But like, it just sort of brings up that whole like question of like, you have all the options in the world. Like, I mean, there's way more options too that I could do. I could just, go be a hippie and join a commune. I'm not gonna do that, but You know what I'm saying? I could do that, and it wouldn't really hurt anyone for me to do something like that. And it's just overwhelming in a way to have all of that freedom and to have all the choices and to have all those things, which I'm not complaining about it. I'm glad I have them, and it's cool, but it's just daunting and overwhelming. And it just sort of reminds me why I feel like I sort of threw myself in, or tried to throw myself into a situation before where I did have those responsibilities, where I did have that, just because it's cool to have the freedom, but at the same time, it's scary. And if you have things you have to take care of, and if you have responsibilities, you can almost use that as like a crutch or a scapegoat or anything like that to just say, I don't need to, like, I have to do this, so I can't go follow my dreams. I have to do this, so I can't go to college. I have to do this, so I. But I'm at a point again in my life where the reset button basically got hit, and I don't know what to do. I mean, and realistically, there's pros and cons to both situations. I'd be making good money as an electrician. I have insurance. I have life insurance now, which is something I didn't have before. And it's just, there's a lot of good things that would come along with it. But at the same time, it's something that, I mean, I don't know if I could do it for 10 years. One, because it isn't necessarily something that I'm in love with. I mean, it's something that's interesting, and I would love to finally have the ability of being useful, like, around the house, as far as like being able to fix stuff, since I don't really know anything about cars, or I don't know anything about anything like that. But at the same time, like, I mean, even just today, moving everything around and stuff like that, or the few days I was working at the Great Escape, like, it does get to my arm a lot, and I don't know if I could just put my arm through that constantly. And I'm not trying to use it as an excuse. I'm really not, or anything like that. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if I choose to do the electrician thing, I would just do it anyway, and my arm would probably be fine. I mean, I'd probably pay for it as an old man, but there's a lot of things we're all going to pay for as old people. It's just the type of thing where it's like, I don't know which decision. There's no really right or wrong decision, which is why it makes it so hard. Because it's just sort of like, what do I want my life to be? And how much am I willing to risk to get there? Because college is, in a lot of ways, a safe road and everything, yeah. But at the same time, like, I don't know if I go to college and amass all this debt and go through all these things, as far as, like, I wouldn't be able to live on my own for a while. I mean, I'd probably be able to roommate if I got a full-time job while I was in college. People do it all the time, so it's not impossible. But, like, I would just be kind of stuck there, like, in that phase of my life for a while. And it's just kind of the type of thing where you don't know what to do, if that makes sense. As opposed to being in the position where this is a safe path, you know, I'm guaranteed life insurance, I'm guaranteed a job, I'm guaranteed good pay, I'm guaranteed a lot of things. I mean, if I get married ever, yeah, I know. No, but really though, like, if I ever get married, my family joins, it would be covered under the same insurance plan as mine, which means they wouldn't have to worry about health issues or anything, or they wouldn't have to worry about all the rest of that type of stuff either, which is great. And it's a lot of opportunity there, and it's a very safe, responsible thing to pick in a way. And like I was saying, I know college is responsible and safe too, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm going to come out of there with a job. I don't know if I'm going to be able to even find a job in something that I like. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find or go to school for the right things, you know? And I mean, it's just this weird thing where I'm at the same time, I'm tired of watching everybody else go off and grow up around me, which I guess I have been too. I mean, it feels like I haven't the past few months just because I've been set back and been unemployed and stuff like that, other than the fair. But like, it's the type of thing where I just don't know what to do, and it's weird, and it's a lot, and I know this is a really long video and a lot longer than it should be, like double, but I don't have very many videos up. So anyways, in closing, I'm just going through a lot of stuff mentally, I guess, right now, and stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys all this weekend and stuff for America, and hopefully we can make a video about all our thoughts on Superman versus Batman, because I feel like we have a lot of things to talk about as far as that goes. And yeah, I guess that's it. So nerd out, stay gold.